morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien sitting in for Paul Harvey this morning. Stand by for commentary on the morning of June 9th, 2023. Well, Americans, if Mr. Paul Harvey were here, he would do a commentary like this. My fellow Americans, here we are at a decision time, and I've done a lot of programs for you. A letter from God, the testing time, and others like that. And rest of the stories based on our ancestors. Even done the one about the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence. And the last word or the last phrase that's in there. As I paraphrase the Declaration of Independence, it says something like, we hereby commit our sacred honor, our fortunes, and our lives to this endeavor. And for you Americans who don't understand the Declaration of Independence or have never read it, that is the final line of the word of those 56 signers. Very few of them survived the war, by the way. That's the Revolutionary War for you watermelon speaking Americans. Yeah. Okay? And one of those 56, as you're pursuing Donald Trump with the second indictment today, and this is, if Mr. Harvey was here, this is what he would tell you. Mr. Robert Stockton from New Jersey was one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. And you guys are going to try to tar and feather Donald J. Trump. You extremist Democrats and people like them. You extremist Republicans. Oh, well, he's doing the right thing. Really? Well, let me go down the line here. Robert Stockton, or Stockton, last name, was a signer from the state of New Jersey of the Declaration of Independence. And a whole bunch of those guys lost their lives. Most of them lost their fortune, and some lost their families. Listen to Paul Harvey's version of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence. But I'm concentrating on Mr. Stockton, because he did the unthinkable. You know how you guys look at Benedict Arnold and say, he should be put up and drawn and stirred. Yeah, you know, like George would want to do to you guys, especially George Washington. He would want to hang him up at the London Bridge or at the London Tower and say, yippee, as he's being hung to death. That's how Georgie was. But here in question, Americans, Benedict Arnold is just a minor figure. To me, Donald J. Trump has done as bad as Mr. Stockton did back in 1778. Mr. Stockton, a signer from the state of New Jersey, got captured by the British, and he renounced the Declaration of Independence, which they don't teach you in school. He renounced it. The British had all the right to do what they would have done with others that they caught. Kill them. Hang them. And two people that King George wanted, hey, George Washington and John Hancock to hang at the highest place in London and see the people to show the people, hey, this is how we treat traitors. Mr. Stockton, he was captured by the British. He didn't get tortured like a lot of those signees on the Declaration of Independence and died. They let him go and returned him with special orders to the Americans. What did you guys do with him? Absolutely nothing. You should have hung him because he denounced you guys. He was the Judas of the American system. He was the one that denied Jesus Christ, Judas. Well, for you, what you call those evangelical extremist Republicans, Mr. Stockton did the same thing. He was the Judas Iscariot of America. He denounced you guys. He denounced the entire Declaration of Independence, the entire United States. And the British didn't hang him. They returned him to you guys. And what did you guys do? Absolutely nothing. Didn't even tell the people that you guys got him. Didn't do anything. So he still stands as one of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence. There should be a note there that's saying he renounced it. And teach in school what renouncers of the United States and its citizenship and its values means. See what I mean? And what happened? Well, he passed away in 1781, and the rest is history. Then, in 1969, the university system of New Jersey wanted to create a new university, and they called it Stockton University, to the dismay of a lot of people that knew about Mr. Stockton. Why would you name a university to him? So where is Benedict Arnold University? Yeah? That's what I'm asking. Where's Benedict Arnold University here? See what I mean? This is how extremist and stupid you Americans are. You named a university for a guy who denounced you. Yeah. Now, to the things at hand that Mr. Harvey would tell you guys. Mr. Trump does not deserve to be put in trial and especially indicted twice. Did he do bad things? Oh, you betcha he did. Does he deserve to be hung and crucified? Well, if you were in 1789 or 1780s, and yeah. But remember, we're in the 21st century. But what are you guys doing? Instead of reflecting or nothing, you have CNN pushing the indictments. Oh yeah, what do we do now? Hey, what do we go here? Yeah. Oh yeah? Okay. And the extremist Republicans saying, it's a witch hunt, it's a witch hunt, it's a witch hunt. And those extremist Democrats, oh well, we got to make liberals, so we got to make a case out of this. Yeah. In the past week, you had two issues that were resolved the easy way. Or the hard way, I should say, as Mr. Harvey would tell you. And the hard way is as follows. CNN had Vice President Pence doing a town hall because he's running for president. I don't agree with a lot of Mr. Pence's ideas. But the one thing that I agree with him is the Constitution. And Article 2. And by the way, if you looked at CNN over the last couple of days, after the town hall and mention of his explanation of why he did to Mr. Trump and why he did what he did, that he was a Constitution guy. And I agree with him. In that respect, Vice President Pence, I'm right behind you 100%. You did the right thing. As opposed to those extremist Republicans and extremist Democrats who say otherwise. Read Articles 2, Section 2 of the Constitution and understand why Mr. Pence is the way he is. Constitution guy. Donald J. Trump didn't even read the Constitution. He trampled all over it in 4 years of presidency. I don't think that even Joseph Biden knows what the Constitution is. A lot of presidents didn't. 100 years ago, Warren G. Harding didn't, and he caused a tip-pat dome. John F. Kennedy didn't know about the Constitution. He trampled it a lot. Cost $58,000 eventually. Most of those fall under Richard Nixon, though. But he did that. The next guy, also a Republican extremist, Chief Justice Roberts. And CNN is saying, hey, wait, what? He's siding with the liberals. What's going on here? 5-4. Yeah. And he wrote the decision himself. I don't agree with a lot of the things from Chief Justice Roberts being an extremist Republican. But hey, for this, I tip my hat to him like I tip my hat to Mr. Pence and say, America is first. And those two guys put American first. One, you can't gut the Voting Act. Even though you don't like African Americans. And that's the problem with you guys. Oh, well, look at that. That's going to favor the African Americans and the Democrats in the elections in Alabama. Really? Hey. One of your presidents, Jefferson, told another president, Madison, a long time ago, half a loaf is better than no loaf at all, and you guys have dwindled that half a loaf. It's not even a heel of a bread anymore. So you see, I tip my hat to both Chief Justice Roberts and Vice President Pence for doing what they did this week. That took guts. That, to me, is an American. And if you guys don't understand that, well then, you guys are looking at the guns of Fort Sumter coming up soon. Sitting in for Paul Harvey. This is your favorite alien telling you the best thing in this situation with Donald J. Trump is for the Congress of the United States, the President of the United States, and the Supreme Court of the United States to tell Donald J. Trump, we'll leave you alone, but you can never put your hands in politics anymore. Good day.